So, Assalamu alaikum. So, this is the part three of me going through all the Sira's tour at the museum at Dar al Madinah Museum. So, let's just go through. Last time I was just talking about this camel that became blind and died. Prophet camel. Then he had this camel during the Hijrah, and that camel wasn't too old, but it died because of the grief. It stopped eating after Prophet passed away and cried to the extent that it became blind. Now let's go to the next subject. So this is the Medina. Kind of Medina had, those are not river, those are like wadis. So Medina is a very green, and Medina used to be scattered city because it's a farming area, right? So these are not concentrated. So they had a lot of different. It's very wide area, Medina, and it's between the Uhud mountain. I guess that's Uhud, but and then one side is Uhud, and there is other mountain. Don't quote me on the name, but yeah. So this is how Medina was, and then let's just go back. I guess now we are going to talk about the and before this is another thing. Before in the Medina used to be called Yathrib, and a few Jewish tribe actually moved over there in the anticipation the prophet of Allah is going to come. So, but unfortunately, they kind of did not. Majority of them did not join. Some of them did convert, but majority of them did not join, and they kind of became a rival and became like they were kind of opposing, as typical they did to the previous prophet. So there was a. I guess this is about something. Okay, missing. Okay, so there is another interesting story during the Hijrah. That's interesting that Suraka bin Malik is a kind of interesting story. So so this is the caravan they used to go Rehlata Shitai was Saif, And anyway, no Prophet took this trip to go for Hijrah. Right now, for Medina, I guess right now people go other way. You see this around Makkah and Medina. If you go, you see a lot of black rock. Those are volcanic rock. And those rocks, beside being dead and dry, they are not even suitable for riding your horse or camel. You'd injure your horse and all that. You have to kind of find a way to avoid those rocks. They're very sharp rocks and all that. So even like traveling around in the desert is not an easy. You have to find a easier way. Anyway, this Suraka has a crown and a bracelet. So what happened while after the cave of Thor, Prophet was going through this sandy area. So this is the Red Sea. This brown area is the Red Sea. And then he caught up to Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam because there was a price on Prophet's head of 100 camel. Okay, so he came and his leg was getting stuck, and he tried to catch Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Again, his leg get stuck. Then Prophet said, Prophet kind of like he agreed, did tawbah and said, I'm not going to tell anything. Then Prophet told him, so since he said Prophet told him that one day you are going to wear the Persian crown and their bracelet, and that's exactly happened. So during the time of Umar radhiyallahu anhu, when they opened the Fateh of Persia, they brought Suraka and put him the bangle, and they were kind of like carrying him on their head. So it was interesting. Anyway, so that's what it is. And then after that there is another place where Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam went, and then the Prophet Sallallahu saw an old lady in a tent and asked her, do you have anything to eat? Then the old lady said, I don't have anything. My husband went out for the goat herding, but there is a sick goat. She doesn't give any milk. So Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, can I try milking that goat? And Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam milked that goat with the barakah, and he drank, and he filled all the container in the house with the goat milk. And that woman, she wrote a poem, because those Arabs are very good in poetic. She wrote a poem, actually I bought that. She wrote a poem about describing the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, like how he looked, how he talked, and all that. And that became a big poem, and that's in the Shimail Tirmizi. So anyway, so that happened also in this path. So she was saying a man that looked like a moon that came to my house, Anyhow, so let's just carry on. So this is the path and volcanic. So that's why you see when you travel around, you see those signs of volcanic rock. Anyway, so Medina, like this is how it looked like. It's scattered, and in Medina there is 31 or 33 places where prophets prayed. So as I said, Medina is like a farming village. This is the Masjid Nabawi, I guess this green dome, that means it's an Ottoman time. But there are 33 places where prophets prayed, you know. So if you want to get a chance, should do that. And there used to be a train station during the Ottoman time. Anyway, let's see. So all these cars are, I don't think they are to scale, but other stuff is. So I guess this is Uhud, and there is other hills. Okay. Let's just say, I guess now we are going to go to the Masjid construction. What is Masjid? How the phases of different Masjid. So this is, I guess, Baqi. During the Prophet's time or after Prophet's death, these houses were there. Okay, I guess this is Baqi. You know, we call Jannatul Baqi the graveyard. And that used to be a... Okay, so this is the Prophet Mosque. First it was built. So look at the Qibla is actually in the opposite side. So this is a little, this was the house of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And this used to be the place where all the Sahaba, those who couldn't afford anything, poor Sahaba, like, you know, they are an university. Abu Huraira used to live over here too. Hazrat Abu Huraira. So this used to be the Masjid of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. In Masjid, you used to typically have the courtyard, open sky courtyard, and the covered area. So these are all date palm leaf, very simple masjid. And then like I guess what happened is the Qiblatain thing happened. Remember the Qibla switches from north to south. So then things switches. You see that? From here it goes there. Now the Prophet house is here. Prophet house did not move. The Qibla moved, and the Asaf Sufas are now the number gone higher, and they are living here. So I guess I shared, this is what picture, I have to, my next video I'm going to share the Rawda's picture. Let me just open that one maybe in other side. Rawda's picture, Rawda is so this one, you see, this is the place that we are talking about, this Prophet house and the Masjid over here, and Asaf Sufa. So we have the same model over here. Okay, so Prophet house and the Masjid up to the Mimbar, so that little space that used to be the Masjid. Anyway, let's carry on. So this is Asaf Sufa, Prophet's Masjid, his home. This is where he's buried right now. And then I guess this one, I guess, was done during the time of most probably Abu Bakr radhiyallahu anhu. So little extra improvement. Okay, Abu Bakr radhiyallahu anhu's time. And then I guess this one, I believe, this is during Umayyad time. The Umayyad, like, you know, after Khulafa Rashidin, the Umayyad came, so they got a little bit fancy and they have all these bricks and all that. So, and then, so this is the Umayyad time, I believe. They even had this courtyard. Right now, I guess that courtyard is still there, but they covered it with those, you know, those tent to the folding tent. But then this masjid will get a mega expansion for sure. So they didn't have the dome technology yet. So now this one is done. You see the dome of the green dome that you see, it used to be white. This one was done by the Mamluk. You know, after in the Battle of Anjalut, after they defeated this is after Salahuddin Ayyubi. Okay, so like this is the mihrab, and this is where the Prophet is buried. And then, okay, and then the Ottoman, they painted it green. So all the green dome that you see, that was painted over the white thing. I guess I'm kind of on my time, and let me just catch up again in the next part. Jazakallah khair. Thank you. We'll catch up again.